The calculation designer is included as part of the cube designer in BIDS. The simplest way to use the calculation designer is in form view, which prompts us for the information that we need. The contents of the form depends upon which type of calculation we're creating: a calculated member, a named set, or a script command. In this example, we're working with a calculated member. So to successfully create our calculation, at minimum we need a name and an expression. The name needs to be enclosed in braces if it has spaces in it or starts with a numeric value. The expression must be a valid MDX expression. MDX is the language we use to add calculations to a cube. It's also the query language that we use to retrieve data from the cube in presentation layer tools. A calculation has several properties, many of which are similar to measures. We have the format string, which we can set using either the built-in format strings or using a custom string just like we can with measures. We also have the visible property. Rather than trying to build one gigantic complex calculation, it's usually better for troubleshooting purposes to break it down into separate components, which we hide, and then tie them all together in a final calculation, which is visible. And we can control where in the metadata tree that the calculated measure displays by associating it with a measure group, or by assigning it to a display folder. We'll look at the color and font expressions later. Our calculations become part of the cube's MDX script. The MDX script is a set of commands and expressions that represent all of the calculations for the entire cube. Using the MDX script, we can not only create calculations to coexist with the measures that we add from the fact table, but we can design some very complex behavior into the cube, changing values at particular cell intersections, but that requires a deep understanding of MDX. In this course, our focus will just be on very simple MDX expressions.